Good day, and welcome to the third installment of Chicago Airwaves Horror Podcast segment. Sit at the ready, turn off all the lights, make sure no one is following you, and listen to what lurks in the dark corners you walk by every day. Courtesy of Paul Washington and the Dragur driver. Viewer discretion is advised. Please, allow me to welcome our entertainment for the night. Good evening, caller. You are on Chicago Airwaves. Please state your full name and your relation to the horror.
Hi, I'm Paul Washington. I'm a police officer from Yuma, Arizona, and I've been having these really strange dreams since I picked up a little girl's diary at an accident a few years ago.
What did you experience at the accident, Paul?
It was it was it was a pickup truck, had an old paint job, something that was like popular in the 70s, maybe earlier. There was a man slumped over the steering wheel. He looked old and gray, but his ID said he was 42, and he looked a lot younger on his ID too. His eyes were wide and white, and his mouth was open with a few teeth missing.
Scared to death.
um, your guess is as good as the coroner's at this point. You know, no one really knows.
And the girl.
No, there was no girl. We found a suitcase with little colorful ponies on them, with little girl clothes sticking out, but no little girl anywhere.
The crash. Any clues?
Yeah, a woman called reporting she heard a loud gurgling crash and meaty explosion. We call her June Julie because every June when folks drive to the coast for the summer, she reports at least one crazy crash. You know, like when I accepted the call, I was surprised there was an actual car this time and an actual driver dead. I mean, the car had nothing wrong with it except that it had run out of gas. I know I saw the diary, but left it there for forensics to sort out. I just remember it being pink with hello written on it with glitter. And when it appeared on my bed that night, to be honest, I don't know what I thought. Do you even notice the O was scratched off?
And that's when you read it.
Yes.
Please continue.
Abigail Culver is written on the front page with stars and hearts all over the letters. She liked ponies, drawing, and had a crush on a blonde movie star she called Robert. Her dad was driving her to San Diego so they could visit her grandma for the summer. She was sad she wouldn't see her dog in Albuquerque for a while, but he loved spending time with Aunt Trudy's, so she was okay with it. Stuff like this, normal kid stuff was written on the first, I don't know, first 20, 30 pages. Like, okay, well, wait, let me read this part to you. The trip feels longer than usual this time. Dad looks a little worried about it, but it's okay. I'll just ask him about growing up in Norway. It always. Okay, wait, let me skip to this part. Dad must have taken a different route today. Normally the mountains disappear after a little while. This time, every time I think we pass them, they start again. I like mountains though, so it's okay. Maybe we can drive this route back to Albuquerque. She writes about a few random things for a handful of pages, but here's where, well, yeah, let me just read it to you. Dad is acting strange. He hasn't talked for a long time. He doesn't even, really answer my questions. I asked him about Norway, and he said he'd tell me about it later. He keeps looking in the rearview mirror, but when I want to, he's mean, and he tells me not to. I finally looked back. There's a police car behind us. A really weird police car. It looks sick, like when Tommy's cat looked like after the dog attacked it and they had to put her down. Before I could look anymore, my dad shouted at me to keep writing in my diary. I don't understand what's going on. The mountain should have ended by now. We should have been in San Diego. Dad's sweating a lot. His knuckles are white on the steering wheel. I looked back at the car behind us and Dad didn't even try anything. The car has shards of glass where a windshield should be. Fire and smoke come from the back of the trunk. The roof's half melted and other parts dripping hot paint onto the driver. The driver is like that burned plastic doll I dropped in the campfire once, but with bones sticking out. His face was dripping onto the dashboard, teeth gone or yellow-black. His hands all wrong, bones pointing in wrong directions, some fingers backward, but his eyes or eye is the worst. Where his face should be is a skull, and he has one eye red where it should be white and deep sea blue where it should be black. He saw me looking at him. He reached out a half-melted, half-skin, half-bone hand with one upside-down finger telling me to come closer. I asked Dad what was going on. What is that thing behind us and why can't we escape the mountains? He was quiet for a long time. I saw our gas was half empty. Dad just said, "Don't worry about him, honey. We'll be okay." He's probably just on the way to San Diego, too. I have never seen my dad lie before. I started counting this one cactus I keep seeing. We have driven past it 4 times since I've started. The gas only has a quarter left and the car behind us is getting closer now. I can hear its engine crashing and the fire crackling. Every now and again I hear a gurgle. I smell it too. Smells like when my dog threw up on the carpet. We don't have much gas left. Me and Dad are trying to think of solutions. I said we should go off-road. Maybe the Dragur, as Dad calls it, won't follow us there. Or maybe we should. Okay, Dad and I have a plan now. The gas is almost up, so we are going to drive into the mountains. Maybe we can break the loop, or the Dragur won't follow us there. And that's the only thing I can think of. It's getting closer. I hear it laughing, its blood chortle. I'm scared. Dad keeps saying everything is going to be okay. We turned off the road and drove into the desert. I looked back. The Dragur stopped. He wasn't following us. He turned his head, angled it, and shrieked. We are back on the road. The Dragur behind us again, closer. The gas needle is close to empty. We tried going off-road again. He shrieked again. And we are back again. There's nothing we can do. The needle is on empty now. Our time is almost up. I never thought I died so young. I really wanted to grow up and become a doctor. I wanted to meet a man from Italy and fall in love. I wanted to be a mom one day. I wanted to give my daughter my mom's name. She would be Little Julie. But it won't happen. I'll never see my mom or my grandma or my dog or my friends or grow up or have my own house or fall in love. I hope someone will read this diary one day. At least I can live a little longer through it. The Dragur driver is inches away from the car now, and we're running on fumes. Dad is quiet. I am too. I don't think I'm going to be writing anymore. I want to enjoy my last few minutes with my dad before it It gets me because I think I'm the reason it's following us. He keeps looking at me in the mirrors, not my dad, and I owe my dad some fun if I'm the reason for him hurting now. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. I love you, Grandma. Goodbye. It ends there.
Fascinating, Paul. But you mentioned haunting dreams initially. What did these dreams and the diary have in common outside of timing?
Since I got that diary, every night I dream I'm driving through the desert with my squad car and that 70s paint job pickup truck passes me on the road. The little girl and her dad are in there, and she waves at me. There is an explosion. My car catches on fire. I catch on fire. My bones shoot out of my body, and my fingers turn inside out. I somehow know is the little girl's fault and start hunting them. It lasts days, but finally I catch up to them when their gas runs out. I rip open the door. The father tries to fight, but I kill him. Then I take the girl to my car while she cries for her dad. When the flames from my car touch her skin as she shrieks, that's when I wake up. And it's like I normally can't sleep after that, so I just lay awake and I just wonder, like, what happened to this girl?
Thank you, dear listeners. Please give our podcast a review and spread the word around so others may know to search the dark corners of their lives. Who knows what might be lurking out of sight?